Trying to do that. Good morning. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. This phone doing a lot, ain't it? Oh, I like that van right there. I like that right there. It's the Escalade. Ooh. All right, I'm walking to Family Dollar. The reason why I'm walking to Family Dollar this early is because um it be too hot. It's gonna be too hot. But anyways, I did go live the first time and didn't make no noise. It always do that. But I'm end up getting my phone so I can go live the first time, and then I don't have to worry about going live the second time. I don't know why this phone act like that. But anyway. So about that stove, right? When I first moved in that apartment, I ain't have no stove. So now that I got that stove, they gave me that stove from another apartment, which, good morning, Robin. They gave me that stove from another apartment, which has been used probably for years. They gave me that stove. The oven looked like that, you know. But only thing I can do, well, only thing I'm gonna do is clean the white part. Now all that scrubbing on that stove, I'm not doing all that. They gave it to me like that. It's gonna stay like that. Okay? Only thing I would do is clean it, the white part, and then I get take the eye thing, the silver thing off of it, put another one on there. That's it. Now you talking about around the ring, I ain't picking that up. I ain't scrubbing that up. No. I'm picking up whatever is easy. And you think I'm finna just be sitting there scrubbing that, I'm making it look brand new? Who finna make that stove look brand new? Who finna do that? I finna make that stove look brand new? And they gave it to me like that? That's layers on top of layers on that stove. Oh, I'm finna get ready to move anyway, so I ain't really worried about that stove no more. I really don't care about the stove. They gonna throw that whole stove in the apartment. I'm gonna move pretty soon to get a better stove. Everything gonna be working up in there. Everything gonna be brand spanking new. I ain't gotta worry about no rest nowhere. I ain't gotta worry about them people giving me something from another apartment that's been used for years. And they never cleaned the stove. I'm not doing great. They gonna everything in that new apartment is gonna be good. Everything in that new apartment. But I'm actually really giving away the rabbit. I'm actually really giving away the rabbit or selling it. But most likely I'm just gonna just let it go out into the wild. Because I had them for 4 or 5 years and yeah. And for 4 or 5 years and now they want me not to have no pets. I did a great job with them rabbits. Good morning, Miss K. I done a great job with them rabbits. I had them from years. You know, now when I moved, my next apartment said, no animals, no pets, no nothing, no dogs, no cats, no nothing. I said, really? I said, so what about the rabbits? Because you know the rabbits, they don't do nothing. They really don't do nothing. You know what? They don't do nothing. Like, let me see what they don't do. They ain't that bad. But the thing is, they chew on your chargers and stuff, unless you train them. They chew on your chargers, chew on your cable cord and all that. That make you want to put them in the cage. But they ain't really all that bad. They ain't like bark and all that. They don't do all that unnecessary stuff. But yeah, I don't know when I'm moving. I don't know when I'm moving. I have no dates. They probably got the date, but I don't have no date. I just gotta wait for a phone call. I gotta wait for a phone call, letter, email. I gotta wait for all that. Whichever one. She said yes. Yes, you did. I remember when you found them. Yeah, I did a great job. Them rabbits right there. I don't want to get rid of them. I don't. But we gonna have to see. Well, I'm gonna have to see what I'm gonna do with them. You know. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure that out, boy. Like those rabbits, they been with me for like what? 3 years? 3, 4 years? If I'm not mistaken. Because I had them since I've been downstairs. Yep, about 3, 4 years. I had them since I've been downstairs. And then I moved upstairs. I've been there for like 3 years. So yeah. About that. So they was with me when my roof caved in downstairs. They was with me. Yeah, they sure was. It was with me. But now the people gave them away. 4 years later, I gotta give them away. They been hanging in there. But hey, it is what it is. Kids can't say, oh, why we can't have the rabbits? Y'all ain't gonna really be worried about the rabbits like that. Once the rabbits gone, they ain't gonna be worried about the rabbits. They gonna start talking about dogs and cats and puppies and stuff. When I don't want no little puppy, no dog. I don't want none of that. When I get me a house, yeah, I would love a dog. No cat store, but I love it all. Y'all, I'm going all the way to Family Dollar this morning because I need some tissue. And then I don't want to wait till later because it's going to be so hot. And no. It's going to be too dang hot. The sun already peeping out. The sun is just like, hey, how you doing? That son said, I'm finna make y'all hot today. And y'all better do stuff early in the morning. You turn right here? Oh. I need some tissue. I just realized I ain't had no tissue this morning. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't feel like walking. Got a car. It would have been different. I would have went later. I would have got a car, warmed the car up, the van up, and cut on the AC. Boy, I would have went to Walmart. And went to Walmart, got some tissue, got whatever I need, came back, and that's it, buddy. That's it. But thank God Family Dollar open at 7 o'clock now. 7 o'clock in the morning. That's good. But I'm still gonna make videos with my me cooking on the stove. I ain't finna stop me from making videos, cooking videos. Oh, it ain't like I'm eating off the stove. As long as the pot is clean, the white part of the stove is clean. You know, because I ain't gonna make it look nasty. Like, we ain't gonna, we shouldn't eat in the kitchen. I mean, we shouldn't eat out of the kitchen. So, it ain't like that. But, in real life, we gonna eat out that pot. Clean silverwares, clean bowls, everything else clean. Oh, you act like we got a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. Thank you. Get this card. Cause we got a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, I ain't sit here and worry about no stove. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Good morning, Reese. Good morning, Marissa. Happy Friday. Yo, I do need something like but I ain't finna carry all that down there. I'm not. Okay, I get this $3 tissue. It is $3.70 for that tissue right there. So I just want to get that tissue. Big old hits. So I need that tissue first. Okay. Yeah, because I ain't finna scrub that stove down. Make everybody happy. That stove work. That stove work. And that's how they gave me that stove. Oh, well. But I done told them plenty of times that my oven halfway work, one of the eyes don't work. They looking at it like the stove work. So they looking at it like it worked. Screw what you saying. 3 eyes work. Okay. But hell, I'm finna ready to move up out of there. So there's the more everything I need. Everything I want. Because besides going down, I'm not using my cart. Oh, weed out there. They gonna think I got something in that dang home wallet of mine, and I don't. I don't. I seriously don't. Okay, I'm getting cinnamon toast crunch. This Family Dollar, so they don't got the bag. They don't got the bag, so let's go get this family one. I already got cereal at home. Guess what? It's cinnamon toast crunch. I mean, not cinnamon toast crunch. It's Frosted Flakes. And now we want to eat just Frosted Flakes, so I just did another type of cereal. I'm gonna go over here. I know I'm gonna want to make something. Yeah, my tank has over flooded and busted grits bag. I ain't got no grits. What would the grits be at though? Mashed potatoes and all of that there. Oh, yeah. The happy shopping day. No, I don't have coupons. That's what I'm gonna start doing when I move though. Coupons. Look, they're gonna have to deal with what I got. They got that special. It really ain't that special. Hold on. I'm gonna get this. Should I get some waffles? No, I'm trying to get some else. So there you go. Like that. I shouldn't even be doing all that extra. But I do want to get some grits though. I want to taste some grits. I don't want no cereal right now. So where would the grits be at? There you go. That's right now. Original grits and buttery grits. I get the buttery grits. And then, hey, there we go. I gotta pay for it. Look at you. Yeah. Then, get the eggs. What? Okay, I don't know. Anyway. There's some eggs. Just like to feel now. Eggs. You know, like some but good eggs. I don't eat these. Thank you, Miss K, for the makeup brush. Appreciate you. Okay, so I got that. Eggs, good cereal, tissue. Then I'm gonna get me a drink. Cause you know I can't find a soda. So I gotta get a drink. A small drink so I can drink it down the street. That's $2.25 for that drink. $3.25, $5. Way too. That's it. 2.30. 2.30. Okay. Hold on, y'all. They playing music. Hey, Mary. Happy Friday. Oh, thank you. My other phone. Thank you. I'm about to let the powers. All right, so let me get all situated right quick. Gotta give me some break before I start walking down the street. Because having juice and milk in the same bag, having milk and juice in the same bag, it's gonna make it heavier. And that's not gonna work. I'm the apple juice. Yeah. Yeah, all right. We're at brain freeze. Okay. I'm gonna get all these bags, put it on my hand, my arm. Then we gotta walk down the street, which I don't have a car, so I have to do what I gotta do to get where I need to be. I ain't gonna let nothing stop me from getting what I want. Oh, thank you. Prime time for the star. Thank you for the star again. Prime time. Alright, so I know I got like 4 eggs, milk, and juice. It's the heaviest things I have. So I gotta walk with all this on my arm. Gotta walk with all this on my arm. It's weights. Shoot. At least I ain't gotta walk for a long time. I'll walk all the way down there. Thank you. Yeah, I got to put some pep in my step. But got all this weight. I don't know how much weight it is, but I know it's a lot of weight. It can't be no. Let me see. It can't be no heavier than 10 pounds. It can't be no heavier than 10 pounds. In my hand, on my arm. Couldn't be no heavier than that. Make sure I got my phone up in there. I did put it somewhere. Yeah. In my wallet. Hey. So I gotta get whatever I need. First thing I supposed to came down here for was the tissue. But I said, why not get the milk? Why not get the grits? Eggs. Why not? I ain't gonna wanna walk down here later. I just gotta get what I need, not what I want. When I get what I after I get what I need, I then go get what I want. Woo. Then I go get what I want. Right now my mouth is like so freaking dry. I don't like when I can't pronounce the words. I don't like when I can't pronounce the words because my mouth is like dry. Yeah, I can make breakfast. But do I got breakfast sausage? I don't have to, I have to defrost my bacon. I have to defrost my bacon so if I have some type of meat. Woo. And I ain't got no microwave. Pretty sad. Pretty doggone sad. No, I don't know when I'm moving. I can't wait till I move, but I gotta wait, but I can't wait, but I gotta wait. You know? I gotta go all the way down here by this bus stop. Well, the bench at, because I got past the one with no bench, and I gotta go down here with the bench, sit down for a minute. Then after that, I'll be on my way. But yeah, I gotta wait till my bacon defrost. Well, goddamn. That's what scared me. So I'm trying to make sure I got the breakfast food for them. But they might not want to eat what I eat. It always happens. It always happens. But I sat down and made some breakfast and they don't want that, they want cereal. It's crazy though. Very crazy. Then I stood there making breakfast. You in the process of making breakfast, got the grits going, got the sausage frying, turn your head towards the refrigerator. It's the kid opening the refrigerator. And I'm like, what you doing? Oh, I'm finna make some cereal. I'm making breakfast. I don't want that. I don't like eggs. I don't like this. I don't like cheese. So when I told him, I said, you know what? When I make breakfast, when I cook breakfast for me, go ahead, eat your cereal. Cause I ain't making a lot. I am not making a lot. That's what made me mad because you don't want to eat what I cook. You act like cereal going some dang well. But hey, yeah, my kids. I don't know how my kids came out like that. I don't know. Because most kids like bread. Most kids like peanut butter and jelly, bologna and cheese. Right? I got a lot of peanut butter and jelly, which I can throw that away. Which I'm finna throw that away. A lot of peanut butter and jelly. A lot of peanut butter and jelly that they don't eat. I be buying bread so they can eat peanut butter and jelly. They don't eat that. Girl, I be having bread on the table. The reason why I put it on the table because when I put the bread on top of the refrigerator, it get hard. So, ooh, this milk hurt my arm. I'm gonna switch hands when I get down here. But yeah, they act like they don't eat peanut butter and jelly. They act like they don't eat bologna. You know, they have their little picks of what they want to eat. My kids is like, they got a little, they picky a little bit. You know, the stuff that you know they ain't allergic to. I know now one of my kids is allergic to nothing. Right. But they act like, they be acting like, they allergic to stuff. Ooh. Like some of them be like, ooh, that cheese hurt my stomach. I'm allergic. I don't want it. But then when you mix it up and stuff, like you mix it up in drinks or something, they don't know it. I'm like, did you have a reaction? No, because you're not allergic to it. So you're not allergic to nothing. If in that case, if you was, you could have complained. You would have got diagnosed with that allergic stuff to eggs, cheese, milk. You know what I'm saying? You would have got some type of little bumps on your face when you was a baby. So I would have found that out before you even know what allergic was. Woo. So they act like they can't eat that, so I don't like bread like that, but I eat the bread. See, I don't like bread like that, but I ain't allergic to it. I don't eat bread. I don't love bread. You know, but I eat the bread. Them, they won't touch the bread. They won't touch the bread. They will say, oh, I'm gonna eat that way. I don't eat peanut butter and jelly. I don't eat bologna and cheese, ham and cheese. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if I buy bread, I'm gonna buy one loaf of bread, and I'm gonna start eating sandwiches. And you know, when I buy bread, it be just sitting on the table. So when I eat the bread, we got two tones of sky. But anyway, when I eat it, next thing you know, I've been eating like 3 sandwiches. Next thing you know, the bread gone. Wait a minute now. Hold on. They don't even eat hot dogs. They eat noodles though. They ain't allergic to hot dogs. I don't even eat hot dogs. I don't even like hot dogs like that. They ain't allergic to hot dogs. I don't eat hot dogs. I done tried to buy hot dogs like 4 times for them to eat. You know, you can dress the hot dog up, pickle relish on it and everything. Ketchup, mustard. You can dress it up. You can dress that up. But they don't even want to do that. I don't eat hot dogs. I don't even know why I don't eat hot dogs like that. I bypassed the hot dog so fast. I don't even eat corn dog, hot dog, corn dog, whatever you call it. I don't even eat corn dog. But I eat the sausage dog. I don't eat that. For some reason, why I don't eat it? I gotta switch hands. It's kind of heavy on my shoulder. You know? They don't eat hot dogs. I don't eat hot dogs either. But I was trying to get them to eat hot dogs because that's the easiest thing that you can cook. That's the easiest thing you can cook. That's the easiest thing. My shoulder hurts. Hold on. But hot dogs, I don't eat hot dogs either. I don't even buy hot dogs no more. Cause you think because they kids, they gonna eat stuff like that. You think because they kids, they gonna eat it. They be like, nope. They be like, nope, I'm not eating that. Oh yeah, I did that too. Matter of fact, I did say that. As a matter of fact, I did say that. Cause my kids know how to cook. But you know, I ain't got no babies. I ain't got no babies, but when you 10 and 11, I'm fly racing. Go. I feel like when you 10 or 11, you still not ready to cook. Because you still can't reach the eye like that. You're not responsible. You know, you're not really all that responsible. You're been a burnt yourself on the stove. But I just told them, I said, yeah, I told them that too. I said, look, y'all gonna have to eat whatever y'all can eat, but you can't be on my dang stove. You can't be on my stove. Nope. And I ain't cooking. No, you ain't making no pancakes. No, you ain't making no waffles. No, you ain't doing all that extra. You gotta eat what I got right there. But hey, ooh, this bike getting heavy. This my week on. This can't work with this hand. He say, I'm just old school. Hello, hello. Yeah, they gotta adapt to it because once they get older, and once they get older and they have kids or they be watching their friend kids or something like that, oh, they gonna see what I'm talking about. They gonna see what I'm talking about. But I ain't gonna say, oh, because you did me like this, those kids gonna do you like the same way you did me. No, I ain't gonna say that. Cause you never know. Oh my little baby, popping up my damn mom. Get everybody heavy on this, huh? Ah, shit. Ow, that hurt. There we go. Oh, that's the little scooter thing that you riding around getting their scooters, put them in the van, go downtown, put it back where they get it from. I ain't never seen one of those, but I know they do pick them up. I miss my two kids. Oh, oh, they, you know, they. Uh, I'm having a good time with them though. I am having a good time with them. Um, the best thing about kids is watching them grow up and get into their little ways. You know, from a baby to 18, that is like wonderful. From a baby to 18, whew, but it's wonderful. I don't understand why. How? Look at that damn squirrel. Yeah, squirrel. It ran. That squirrel was just standing up on his 2 feet, looking crazy. I hate when the coast is clear. You see the coast is clear. Then we say head the cockeye. Mm. Oh, this milk is tearing through my arm. Oh, have mercy. So I gotta wait for the bacon to defrost. Mm. I ain't got no microwave. I have to put it in the sink or put it in the refrigerator for it to defrost. And you know the kids not gonna wait for no bacon. They gonna be like, oh, mama got cereal and milk. That's what we gonna eat this morning. But at least I can say, oh yes, groceries and oh shit, damn, he bust his ass. It ain't no saving that one. Damn. He bust his ass. Ain't no stopping that one. Mm. That's it. Damn. Yeah, I got one of those stairs with bags. This is the worst part right here. No, I ain't gonna cook right now. Oh. So, ouch. Okay. Hey, Shalonda. Good morning. Happy Friday. Yeah, I just came from Family Dollar. That's why I'm just walking in the door. My dude just busted behind. See, when you ride motorbikes like that, you gotta start off slow. You can't just go fast and think you're gonna fall. All right, so what I'm finna do, I'm finna just clean up right now. Just gonna clean up and get these dishes out the way. Ain't many dishes. Ain't that many. But it's enough. But it's enough dishes. So, because I like to have my kitchen clean, even though that ain't all that necessary. I ain't. Let me get it out right now. I'll take it. I'll bring it out. So I'm gonna wash these dishes. Get this kitchen straightened up. But trust and believe me, I'm not gonna scrub that stove. I'm not about to scrub that stove. I'm sorry. That ain't finna happen. I'm gonna clean it though, but I ain't finna scrub it. It's a waste of time. Sure. It's gonna take too long. You then I ain't gonna be here long either. Yeah. I know I have to cook off the stove. You know, I have to cook, but make sure it's clean. Yeah, it is clean. Definitely. But the black stuff that y'all see, oh, I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. I would like to get the dishes clean first before they wake up. There ain't that many dishes. That's what I like. I like to have my house clean, and the dishes. There's just a few dishes in here. Not the dishes that's piled to the sink. I mean, top to the top of the sink. I don't like that. Now y'all just Do you have some spray to put on the stove? So-called burnt crust. Oh, I have some stuff, but I don't think it's strong enough for that. I don't think it's strong enough for it, but I can clean it, but I ain't gonna be here probably next month, July. Sometime in July, I should be moving. So I really don't really too much care about it. I'm not very stressed out about it, you know. But that's how they gave it to me. They should have claimed it themselves. Shit, they gave it to me like that. And I'm like, who's gonna clean that? You know what I mean? I don't know yet. They didn't tell me. They ain't tell me yet. But we're in the process of moving. They ain't tell me. Cause what's gonna happen is they finna remodel these apartments. They finna remodel these apartments and they gonna move us into some more apartments while they renovate these apartments, you know. So I don't know. They didn't tell us where. They didn't tell me where. I guess when they give me the message, like when they call me or put a note on the door or something like that, and then I gotta go to the office, and then I gotta go to the office, and then they're gonna tell me what's the next step and all that there. You know, they're gonna tell me the next step. Cause we did a lot of stuff already. We did a lot of paperwork, you know. We did our meetups and stuff. So we did everything, almost everything. Now, only thing we gotta do is wait on them to tell us when and where. When and where. And that's what I want to know too. Where we going? Like, how far is it? Like, what apartments look like? So I'm waiting. I've been here for what? So long. Yeah, they moving everyone, but they moving everyone off site. Not everyone gonna move off site. Not everyone gonna move off site because some people like I don't know how they're doing it, but they're saying like people that have evictions or in the process of evictions or late on their rent or something like that. Something like that. I don't think they going. I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be here on site. But from what, as far as I know, everybody moving. Like they finna remodel this house, this apartment. This still gonna be my apartment. This still gonna be like my apartment, but you know, however the case may be, they still gonna be like my apartment. That we're not losing our apartment. They just placing us. Then, whatever happens next after that, whatever decision we make, then that's what we're gonna do after the renovation. So I don't know. I'm just going along with the flow, honey. Yes, it's a temporary move. Yep. But whatever come next, that's what's come next. I'm just going on. I'm just going along with the flow. I'm just going along with the flow. I really want me a house. I do. I just want me a house. I just want to buy me a house. I just want to buy me a house and just stay there. All this moving and packing and all that there. You see, I stayed here for almost 10 years. I ain't got time for all that. But now I got to do it. Move out their way. But I'm gonna move though. I really don't wanna be in an apartment. I don't. There's it's too many rules, too many doggone things here. It's too many. I ain't never put no bag in there. So, yeah, anything is better than this apartment. It ain't just this apartment, it's the people too. Some of the people is like not all there. Some of the people is not all there. Some of them just out of it. There be so many polices over here because of the drama and stuff. They be doing too much. Every time you turn around, there's police here, police there. And then they'll catch a break for like a week. And then there's a police. You never know what they gonna be doing. I'll watch that later. And I gotta wait for the bacon to defrost. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. See? You see this right here? See this right here. Okay. This been here when they first gave it to me, right? This been here. Right here. Okay. I done tried to clean it. This side ain't bad. This one ain't bad. This one ain't bad. Because this, I don't know why this one don't look as bad as this one. But this one don't work. This one, I need to buy another one of those things right here. I gotta buy another one of those. I ain't ashamed. Because that's how they gave it to me. So now I gotta buy another one of those. Probably not too soon. Probably ain't gonna buy it at all. Probably not. Long as this part right here clean. Long as this part right here clean. I'm good, because I'm cleaning this off. This part right here, I'm clean that. But this, I don't try. You can see. I don't know if you can see it, but let me show you. This right here, I tried to clean it right here. That's the best I've got since I first cleaned it. Right? And I tried scrubbing over there too. Right here. I don't put I put baking soda and I put vinegar on there. I mean, the first layer will come off, but it's still gonna be yellow. It's still gonna be like yellowish orange. So that's gonna take a lot of time. I done tried it, shoot. I don't think I ain't tried to clean it. I did. I did. Okay. Metal scrubber to help to clean the stove. You should not have taken that. They put it in when I first moved in, because you know when you first move in, you're supposed to have a stove, the refrigerator, and everything. This one here, it wasn't no stove right here. So they said, okay, so all we have to do is go get you a stove. I said, fine, cool. They came by with this stove. Put a ring around it. And I guess because the eyes work and the oven, the eye was working on the bottom, but it stopped working. So now the top eye worked. So, and when they said, oh, okay, so years later, we at this point where we have to move. And I said, oh, yes, I like this. Yes. Because I ain't got to deal with these little flies. I ain't going to have to deal with them flies. I ain't got to deal with this stove. I ain't got to deal with a lot of stuff in this house. Because these little flies, they coming out the sink. And, you know, you be trying to spray, put stuff down in the sink, and they still just be coming. You know, because it's like, because I'm cleaning mines, the people that stay next door to me are in this building, period. In this building. If they're not doing the same thing I'm doing, then it's going to be harder for me to keep the flies from coming through the pipes. What happened? Fruit flies, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Loretta. I'm doing good so far. And the beep sign y'all hear, they can't fix that either. I done called them up here like 4 times. They can't fix that. I done tried. Everything that y'all see or complaining about, I already tried to fix it. I done tried to. I done tried to fix it. I done try to take care of it. I done try to take care of it, but it's really nothing that I could do to really stop that beeping sound from the alarm. So they say what they did was they first they changed the batteries to see if it stopped. Didn't stop. They changed the whole thing, all of them. They did all of them, but they gave me a new one, and it still did it. They said we don't know to do with that. I said okay. They said we don't know what to do with that, so so you just have to kind of like deal with that until whatever. So I'm dealing with it. Hey, it was worth it. We finna go. Nah, it was worth the wait. Can't say I didn't wait. Can't say I ain't have patience when I did. I had a lot of patience. I had a lot of patience. I got so much patience. It's a shame that I had that much patience. But it's a lot of people that probably would have went to the office and BS with the office. But remember, these people right here that's in the office, these are new management. These is not the same people that was here a few weeks ago. These is not the same management. This is a different management, so that's why everything's gonna change real fast. That's why it's changing. This is new management. This is new management. They just came and they're gonna fix the problems now. They're gonna fix the problems that we having. 'Cause I have problems. I just don't like the fact that when I have problems and I tell them to come fix it, and then they take so long to come to fix it, and then next thing you know, something else mess up, and something else mess up, and something else mess up. Then that's how you have a bunch of problems. And yeah, like okay, I had with the last management when I first moved to him. Well, actually, it was 2 minutes. It was like they've been switching like crazy in the office. Been switching. They've been switching people in the office so many times to the point where you can't even get whatever you need fixed. So okay, so when I moved in here, I ain't had no stove. I had a lump on the floor. Um, and stuff started happening. But hey, I already been downstairs. I don't know I already know some things. When I was standing downstairs, it wasn't these people. It was different people. It wasn't the last people. It was like 2 people before that in the office. So when I was standing downstairs, my lights kept going off. The sockets kept messing up. My lights kept going off. The sockets kept messing up. It's a lot of stuff that kept messing up in that apartment downstairs. You know, and then they said, "Did you touch the breaker box?" I said, "I don't even know how to work a breaker box." So one time my lights went out, and then I come back on. I had to look in the breaker box. Okay, so now that I figured out how to do that, the alarm kept going off. Like it would go off for hours, and then no fire, no smoke. It was just going off, and it went off for 3 days, like for the weekend. And I had to go spend the night somewhere else because I ain't know how to stop the alarm. I pushed the button, push the buttons, see if it'll go off and everything. They'll come right back on. I don't try it, and then I was like, I can't deal with this. So I spent the weekend somewhere, and then when I came back, I had told the maintenance that I had went to the office and told them that my alarm won't stop. So the maintenance came up. The maintenance came to the apartment downstairs, and he's like, "I don't hear it." And then, of course, you don't hear it. And then by the time he was about to walk out the door, it went off. Then he pushed the button. He's like, "Oh, that's it. That's how you do it. Just how you do this. Just push the button." And walked right to the door. It went off again. And then it just kept going off and kept going off. He said, "What the heck?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "You see? You see that?" And it kept on going off. He said, "You know what? I done tried everything. This is what you can do." I said, "What can I do?" Twist the thing, take it out the wall, unplug it, put it back. Put it back. I said, "Oh, I could do that?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." He said, "Just as long as I ain't laying down." But yeah, he told me how to turn that off. I was like, "Oh, Lord." Yeah, that got done. Then my sockets stopped working, and then my lights. I was like, "No, no, no, no." But then the last thing that happened, I've been down there for 5 years. The last thing that happened was it was raining. It was raining downstairs. It was storming, actually. Storming and lightning, however this case may be. Then I was just in my room watching TV. Kids was in the living room, I guess. Kids was in the living room. They told me that my refrigerator is running. Like, it's running water. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll check on that in a minute. That may be just running just from the bottom of the refrigerator. Something like that. I come in there. But by like 2 hours later, no, yeah, 2 hours, about an hour later, I came, and I seen what they was talking about. So I looked at the whole refrigerator. It was wet on the floor. I was looking at the whole refrigerator. It was water coming from the ceiling. It looked like it was coming from the cabinet on top of the refrigerator down. Then when I looked up, it started coming from the ceiling, and it was just like water was just coming through the roof. Then it came through my vents. Then it came through the lights. Then it came through the cabinets, all the cabinets. Then it came through the other vent. Then it came through the wall. Then it came through the breaker box. And then next thing you know, it was just dripping. It wouldn't even stop. So I'm trying to get the mop bucket, pots, and everything to catch the water. And it wasn't stopping there. It was just kept filling up the kitchen, the hallway. We're trying to sweep it out the door, sweep all the water out the door. And it was just coming, so it was not stopping. It was not stopping. It just kept going faster and faster and faster and faster. Then it was like, and then my light had fell down, like sideways. It fell, but sideways. And I was like, y'all go outside, because I don't even know if this thing gonna fall and hit the ground, or if it gonna, is the wire gonna come down and stuff while I'm trying to clean this out. So y'all go outside. So we tried and tried and tried and tried. I tried to call the maintenance. Can't get through to the maintenance. So I called some other lady that know the people in the office. She came and she looked at it. She was like, "Oh my goodness!" And then she tried to get into touch with the maintenance. Same thing. And then that Sunday, the maintenance came and they saw the water coming through the door. And they used the key to come in to see why the water was coming through the door. They seen the water just falling. And then when I came in that Monday, they said, why you call the maintenance? I said, I tried to. Ain't no way I can get in contact. But he said, go to the office, and they stand the third. So I went to the office. They told me the next steps and stuff. This one girl, she stayed downstairs. She said, "Oh, they gonna put that on your rent." I said, "How they gonna put it on my rent if I didn't do that?" I said, "How they gonna put it on my rent if I didn't do it?" So you trying to tell me they gonna put that on my rent, even though that I didn't even get up there on the ceiling and bust whatever pipe, a water pipe, to come down to my house, make my ceiling soft and everything, break my ceiling down. They gonna charge me that? What? She said, take pictures and stuff, cause they'll put it on your rent. They'll put it on your report. Let's say, you think they really finna charge me with it? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna charge me with that. I don't think so. No, they ain't gonna charge me with that. Then when I went to the office and I asked them, I said, y'all gonna charge me with the water damage that's up in the ceiling? I can't even reach the ceiling. I don't even know where the water pipe at. They said, no, we ain't gonna do you like that. No. That's something happened to an apartment. And the crazy part about it, it came from downstairs. I had to move upstairs. Crazy, right? Okay, let me see. That was a fire hazard. You should have never been in that other unit. Yeah, but I moved. I had left them for the 2 days. I had left because it was nothing I could do. So they was like, well, you have to move upstairs. Well, they was telling me, go to the office. The office man. That's when we had the guy as the manager, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do something about this and stuff like that." So he signed me up here. So I'm like, okay. I surely wish you can move me to another like apartment building, like not these buildings. I wanted to move across the way. Oh no, we're move from this apartment to the next apartment. Like, so they're gonna help us move stuff to the next apartment. They're gonna help us move. I guess they're gonna help us. They're gonna have trucks and stuff, move it. But I ain't really got that much stuff, so it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't even be that bad. Cause what I'm gonna do, the stuff I have here, the majority of the stuff is going in the dumpster. The majority of the stuff is going in the dumpster because it reminds me too much of the past. When I go to another unit, I don't want to take none of the stuff that I had in the past because I want to start over. I want to start all the way over. This table ain't going. That table ain't going. That TV definitely ain't going. The couch definitely ain't going. The beds right there ain't going. Just probably one bed going. I'm gonna just start all the way over. But the only thing I'm gonna take is clothes that we can fit. I ain't really not gonna take all this stuff. The deep freezer. I'm gonna take the deep freezer, a bed, and clothes. And then throughout that time, I'm going to, I'm gonna get everything just new. I'm just get everything new, cause I don't want to take this stuff. One thing I'm taking is the food, deep freezer, one bed, clothes. And then throughout that time, I'm just gonna buy their beds, their new TVs, they new, whatever they need, curtains and all that there, new sofas, new table, new everything, just gonna be new. I would start throwing stuff away. I'm throwing stuff away now. Now going through clothes, throwing that away. I threw a lot of clothes in the garbage. There's so many clothes in here. I threw it all in the garbage. And then the big stuff that I need to throw away, I am not going to do that by myself. I'm gonna have my boys help me with the tables, throw the table out, throw this table out, throw the TV out. The big stuff is once I get the big stuff out here, it ain't gonna be really too much nothing in here. The couches ain't gonna be too much nothing in here. It's gonna be empty. And then we gotta what? The walls cleanings or take roaches with you. Oh no, I ain't taking them. What about the rabbits? The rabbits, I want to keep the rabbits, but the place that we're going to, they are not going to want any pets. They're not going to want any pets there. So I'm going to keep them until it's time to move. When it's time to move and stuff like that, and I just see what I can do with the rabbits. But I'm just going to, when it's time, I'm going to throw all this stuff in the garbage, tables, everything. It's going to be like empty. It's going to be like empty in here. She probably not. She don't even like these rabbits. She ain't gonna watch the rabbits. When she come in, she be like, oh. But I ain't really worried about them. I don't know how long they gonna live. She said, "That's good. You know, Claire, not fooling." No, she ain't good. No, I ain't gonna try it. But this table, you know, it's gonna be empty in here. Everything, the clothes and everything is gonna be empty. I ain't even taking. I'm taking some of the bowls, some of them. The rest of them going in the garbage. The rest of them going in the garbage. Some of the bowls, like 5 bowls, 6 bowls, silverware, just a few. I only got a few silverware, so I don't even know what they did with all my silverware. They probably threw all my silverwares in the garbage. I had a whole bunch of them. It's gone. It's gone. But I'm gonna have everything. What I gotta do is go in the cabinets, throw away some of them canned goods. Throw away some of the canned goods. Whatever needs to be thrown in the garbage, throw it in the garbage. Put it, take it to the dumpster. It'll be good. Yeah, I gotta start over first with everything because it's too much. It is too much to be carrying this stuff with me. I had this couch for like since I've been here 3 years, and it looked like that. That table, I had that for a long time. Everything I had in here, I had it for a long time. I just gotta. She said donate the cans to charity. Depends. Depends on how the cans look. Some of the cans I am keeping. Some of the cans maybe outdated or something like that. So I don't wanna. I'm gonna see. I gotta look at the cans and stuff. So I'm trying to. I don't. When it's time for when they call, when it's my turn, I want to be like, okay, I'm ready. I'm already ready. I've been ready. Shoot, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash. I have to wash all the clothes. Cause I'm starting out first. Who's gonna take that couch, this table, that? No, I know I ain't gonna be in an apartment for long without a table, couch, and all like that. I don't have stuff in there. I don't have everything gonna be set the way it's supposed to be set. You know, because when I get them TVs, I'm put their TV on the wall or put it on that little. It's like a little table, and then got a little they got a little white, not white, but a little pole right there. Hook it up on that line right there. Hey, it is what it is. That better not fall. Oh no. Ah. Mm-mm. This the ghetto, yes, we do have roaches, but not bad. Like, ain't no bad roaches in here. It's you'll see one every now and then, but ain't no roaches where you see 5 on the table, 5 on the wall, 10 on the picture. You know, you don't see no roaches like that. You might see roaches every now and then because I don't have them like that. I don't have them like that. They used to be when I was downstairs. Ooh, that was bad. Downstairs was zeros, but it was like you didn't see them, but you would see them like on the you would see them on the socket or the plugs at. You'll see them like where the heat at. You'll see them where the heat at. But there is no. I don't have them like that up here. Downstairs on my cable box, On my cable box, used to be like roaches on the black part of my socket, the plug that go to the wire, the cable. Used to be roaches on the plugs. Used to be roaches on the box because they like the heat. And I was standing downstairs, so I'm like, what the heck? But what made them come to my apartments is because they used to throw trash under the stairs. Because I used to stay on the first floor. They used to throw trash, the big old bag of trash under the stairs. And I don't know how they want to come here. But yeah, man, that ain't bad. I don't have no roaches like that. You might see poopy peppers, but there's no really no roaches in here. No roaches. You would see them downstairs. You would see them downstairs. You would see them downstairs, but they ain't up here like that. When I tell you, they is not up here like that. That's the only difference. That's so gross. What? These little poopy peppers? I don't know. I don't know. Listen. Y'all, I don't know. But some people be acting like the little bit of stuff that you see is like, oh, that's so nasty, that's so gross, that's so, you know, people, little do you know, people is living way worse than how I live. Okay, look, I don't have a lot of stuff that's in here that other people do. Now, people that I don't see live worse than what I live. I don't see so much. Been through so much. Okay. I don't see somebody's house, apartment, that have millions of roaches in it. That's why I don't really too much see what y'all see. Because I see more. See, it ain't really nothing for me to get over here and clean this right here. And I ain't doing it because of you. I'm doing it because I see it. This is what I see. There's no roaches. I swept this whole corner. There's no roaches. No roaches. But I done seen people, even though I don't have that much stuff and I have rabbits in here, sometimes they be letting the rabbits out. I don't be knowing they out. And they'll run around there, poop and pee. And, I don't be seeing that until later. So, these are not with shoes that I'm taking. That's your shoes. I know people that live way worse than me, baby. Woo. Down. See, I can get up and I can fix it up. I don't live nasty. No. That's because you see a little bit of mess. That's because you see my stove looking like that. That doesn't mean my own house look nasty. That doesn't mean my own house nasty. Okay? Ooh. I clean. I clean up every day. Hold on, I'm coming. I ain't mad at nothing. I don't never get mad at people. Because I think about when I used to go to this girl house and she had 5 kids. She had 5 kids. I'll just clean out a little bit by little bit because it ain't really that much to pick up. She had 5 kids. And I was 18. I'd be like 17, 18, something like that. Yeah, 17, 18. 17, 18, something. No, I couldn't be 18. I couldn't have been 18. But if I were 18, I was somewhere. I couldn't be 18 because I had to be like 14, 15, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know I was young. And she dressed real pretty. Like, she dressed so pretty. But when she walked in her house, like, when she opened that door, it was so freaking many roaches on top of the freaking door. When you open the door, roaches just falling, hitting your head. That's how much roaches it was. Then, after you shake all the roaches off, you be like, ooh, roaches, 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 ooh. You know, and I have, like, roaches every now and then. I have roaches every now and then. But when I tell you, you walk in there, first thing you see is the couch. First thing you see is the couch. Right? Something like that. But this part right here, the top part, it wasn't no top part to it. You know? It was like holes all in the couch. Right, you can see it's a pillow. You can see it was a pillow there, but yeah, holes in it. It's like messed up, like it needed to be in a dumpster. Like it needed to be in a dumpster. So I was like, oh. I'm like, yeah. And I'm looking around like, you see roaches crawling all on the wall, a whole bunch of them just crawling on the wall. You see some on the floor. Now, what gets me when you go in the kitchen, you see roaches. But as soon as you start cooking, as soon as you start cooking and making the food and everything, roaches coming out the cabinets. Roaches come. They was just like a titan. Like they was like coming in. I was like, what in the? How can you cook in the kitchen with all the roaches just surrounding the stove? You don't even know if there's anything. But you don't even know if I don't even know if the roaches was in that food. But I did not eat none of that food. I did not eat none of that food because I'm like, why is you cooking in there? You see all these roaches. Why? Then when she got done with the food, she made the kids plates. I ain't have no kids. I was just too young. I wasn't thinking about no kids. She made them kids plates, put their food like on the plate, put their plate on the living room floor, and roaches was coming for the plates. Like they was not scared of human. They weren't scared of moving. They weren't scared of nothing. They were just coming. I'm like, ugh. Then, now I ain't know. I should have known that the whole house was disgusting. But when I went upstairs, because I asked her, I said, "Can I use your restroom?" When I went upstairs, when I went upstairs to use the restroom, the tub stopped up, the toilet was stopped up, it had poop, it had pee, it had a bunch of tissue, and the water was almost to the rim. I had to pee back, and I did not pee up in there. I did not pee up in there. I couldn't even stand going up in there because of the way it looked. It looks like, ugh. Then I said, if this look like this and downstairs look like that, I wonder what their rooms look like. Terrible. Then I went in the closet. I was just looking and stuff. I looked in the closet. They had a lot of bones in there, plates, spoons. Like they been scraping food in the closet and stuff and throwing food all up in the closet. It was just trash all up in there. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. And then, like, I don't know, it was just like a lot of stuff every freaking where. Like, that is so crazy. She said this gossip early in the morning. I know. No. No sheets on the floor. Nope. Yeah, it's just ugh. And then when people see my apartment, they see a ring around my tub, but my bathroom is clean, but it's a ring around my tub. Oh, that's disgusting. That's nasty. I just didn't wash the goddamn tub out from earlier this morning. That's what I did. I just didn't wash the tub out. Come on now. Like when that girl was here, she was acting like, oh my God, is this so? Oh my God, and it's like I clean up, but I don't like to clean up when people like you here. I just can't. Like I can't be comfortable with cleaning up with you here. Like I pick up stuff, but I'm not for the making speak and span for you to be comfortable because you need to be that way. You need to be out there. So I can clean my house so I can be comfortable. Me and my kids can be comfortable, not me And not you to be comfortable in my house and telling me that this, that, and the third. No, you need to be out of here. So I can out my house. The way I want to come out and be peaceful. Yeah, those they grown now. Them kids grown. Them children grown. I don't know how they living, but they grown now. I don't know, but this little bit of mess. Child, this ain't nothing compared to. They said what the yeah we did like who I didn't I like her. Oh, no I did. Uh-uh. You guys to go because I I'm not like finna just be just cleaning up, just cleaning up, just cleaning up, just cleaning up, and not, no. I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up like I just did that kitchen. I'm clean up. I'm wash those pots a little later. You know, I gotta get to that bathroom. I'm get that bathroom, talk to that bathroom again because I cleaned it already, and I'm gonna clean it again. I gotta clean it again. I gotta keep it. Gotta keep it clean. But you ain't gonna always be like you ain't gonna always be like speaking span spotless because you're gonna take a rest for a few hours or something like that, or you don't want to clean up that night, clean up that morning. You might have a little tissue on the counter or something like that because of what the kids did. You might have a little cereal on the floor because of the kids, and you gonna go in there and clean it up. And then the stove, that's just old. My dishwasher don't even work no more. That's crazy. And then I took the bacon out and it stuck to my hamburger. It stuck to my hamburger. So I'm gonna get to that later. We'll get to that later. Then on top of that, I cleaned my refrigerator out. Now I gotta clean my refrigerator out again. Cause you gotta do stuff twice. You gotta do stuff 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. I done clean out that refrigerator. Now I gotta clean out the refrigerator again. Clean out the bathroom already. I gotta clean out the bathroom again. Then once everything started coming together, then I started doing the baseboards. Then I started cleaning off the walls, and I started doing all this and that and third. Then I could start back over and do the kitchen, do this, do. Shoot. Do I soak my pots in bleach? Nope. I soak it in water. The ones that just got like tough like rice on it or something like that, or something like that, I just soak it in water. But if it's like starch in there, I put like bleach and stuff in there. You know how the kids can help me clean up by not messing up. By not messing up. If they stop messing up, they stop putting stuff down, they stop putting stuff on the floor. Yeah, I think that'll help. That'll help a lot. If they start just washing their dish out and stuff like that, that'll help a lot. If they get in the tub and get out the tub and wash the tub, that'll help a lot. That'll help a lot. If they start cleaning up behind themselves, that'll help a lot because y'all is almost all y'all is teenagers to 10. All y'all teenagers to 10. Y'all see what you doing. I know you see what you do. I know you see what you doing. You ain't blind. You know what you doing. See, back then, They used to take a bath and leave their clothes in the bathroom. What? You better take a bath, get your clothes, and put it in their clothes. What's your problem? Hell, what's your problem? And then they used to cause somebody told them this when they was younger. Somebody told them this. They said y'all can go in the living room, y'all can mess up in there. She got to clean up anyways. She got to clean it up anyways. I said, what? Oh no. Oh no, that's not. I'm not a maid. This is my apartment, but I'm not a maid at the same time. I ain't gotta clean up behind nobody. I don't like cleaning up behind nobody. I ain't gotta clean up behind nobody. So y'all want to clean up behind yourself. We're gonna get that straightened out real quick. Cause who? This table, just like this table, clean. Still gonna wash it down because why? That's what I want to do. Wipe down the flow. The flow is all right. I still got to sweep and I still got to mop. Because even though there ain't nothing on the floor, she still got to sweep whatever's on the floor up. If I can't see it, I'm gonna see it once I sweep it in the pile. Then mop the floor. Then when I go in the bathroom, all I gotta do is clean the toilet, clean the sink, wipe the tub. That's it, and sweep, mop. And I don't got, I shouldn't have no problems doing the stuff I gotta do. But if you come in here, now if you come in this house and you just get some paper, put paper on the couch, put pencils on the table, put crayons on the table, put your shoes over here, put your shirt over there, put your books over there. Just put a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. Just. Now you know what? I ain't going for that. Mm-mm. That's why my kitchen don't be messy. Only thing that be there is the dishes. Just a little bit of dishes I have to clean. The living room don't be messy. The table don't have nothing on it. The bathroom, it ain't bad. You know, all I gotta do is spray, 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 wipe. That's it. Go. See, I should have to walk around and deep clean everything. That's crazy. Who's gonna deep clean? Them rabbits messy. Oh yeah, they messy. They messy. But hey, it is what it is. The stove, I'm not cleaning off that stove like that, psych. Like this jug right here, garbage. Ooh, I forget it. The moral of the story is this. You get these? Oh yeah, I don't know. I could get that pipe fixed. I could get that bike fixed. They get a new chain on it. I get a new chain on it and put 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 didn't you call that black thing you had to put under the tire? I gotta fix the tire. The inner tube. All I gotta do is get two inner tubes and a chain. But I might have to take it to a bike shop so it can get fixed. But I might just buy another bike. It might cost just as much. I might just buy another for the kid. You should wear a hat. What? No. Why? You don't like my hair? You don't like my hair? You don't like my fro? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my fro? Why I gotta wear a hat to hide my hair? Do they ride them? If not, throw them away. They ride the other one. They ride the other one, but the other one has two flat tires and the chain not even on it. What's wrong with my hair? I like my natural hair. Why would I want to hide it? I got waves too. My hair is good. I don't know what grade it is, but my hair is good. I ain't put no lotion in it or nothing. I like my hair. I like my little hair. Oh yeah, I do have to be consistent. Heck yeah. Consistency is the key. Yeah, you got to keep it clean because you got to get all behind the couches, got to get all up under the table and stuff. You got to you got to keep it clean. But the thing is, what make it worse than what it is when people put stuff down, put cups where it's supposed to be at. Because when you clean up, you actually putting stuff back where it belongs. Like the dishes. If the dishes in here in the living room, it belongs in the kitchen. Covers belongs in the room. Fold them up and put them back in the closet. Where you got it from? Some covers go in the closet. Some covers go in your room. But that don't mean that you have to just wake up and just leave the cover on the couch and then just and leave your shoes and whatever else in here and all that there. You just don't have to do all that out now. It's just crazy. It's a new start, fixing yourself up and keeping your hair done when you show up. It's your okay, Jazz, you are content creator. Up there, keeping your hair done. Oh, a thing about hair. Think about my hair. Think about my hair. I don't really like my hair done. I'm dead serious. I do not like my hair freaking done. Only thing I do to my hair is put the plaits that I just had in my hair. I put it in my hair real quick. I don't like my hair done. I don't like all that gel in my hair. I don't like my hair with spritz. I don't like my hair with glue. I don't like my hair. Uh, I don't like my hair stitched in. I don't like my hair nothing. I don't like nothing in my hair. If it ain't them plaits in my hair, I'm gonna keep my hair like this. Now, I'm gonna show up anywhere with my hair like this. Okay? I'm gonna fix it up, make it look straight, comb it out and everything, make it look soft and everything. I'm gonna fix it up. But this is how I like my hair. So, and nobody gonna tell me, how to have my hair because I don't have my hair so many freaking ways to it. It's a shame I don't have my hair so many ways. I'm gonna show up the way I want to show up, and I'm gonna be all right with how I want to be. Okay, and then on top of that, the clothes that I be dressing in, I'm gonna be comfortable. I'm gonna be presentable. I'm not gonna be on here like with Deja Dukes. I'm not gonna come on here with no tube top and a bra and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do that. There's a lot of people that will do it, but there's a lot of people that ain't gonna do it. So I'm one of those people that's not gonna do it. So I'm like my hair in two different ways. He says Robin, Kayla, and Corey live with Kale. No, no, they don't. They be over there, but they don't like live with her. No. Do your older kids stay with your mom? No, they just be over there because they like my daughter. She's here. My oldest daughter, she here. My oldest son, he over there. Um, he don't live over there. He just like to be over there because you know how it is. Well, some people don't. So when like I used to like to be around my grandma. I used to love being around my grandma. I still do. I used to love being around my grandma. I used to always want to be at my grandma's house, so that's why I used to be at. But I didn't stay with her. I used to be there. I used to always want to be at my grandma's house. To this day. And to this day, I'll be like, okay, when I get my car, I'm going to be at my grandma's house. That's where I be at, my grandma's house. I like to go to my grandma's house. I like to sit and chill with my grandma. I like to spend night with my grandma, But I have kids, so I can't be like sit over there for as long as I want to. But, hey. She said, I remember when you had makeup for the wedding. Now that one, the girl, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't even expecting to put makeup and wigs and all that in my hair. I wasn't expecting all that. But she was begging and pleading for me to be there. She was begging and pleading. She was like, please put makeup on, please put wig on, please, please, because I want you. She said, I want you in it. She said, I want you in it. So I was like, you want me in what? She's like, I just want you in it. So she said, you don't have to pay for the makeup. You don't have to pay for your hair to get done. You don't have to pay for this. You don't have to pay for that. I just want you to be there. I'm like, but I don't wear makeup. I don't wear all that kind of stuff. She said, but please wear. I was like, oh my God. So she put the makeup on. Oh my God, that junk felt so dry on my face. Like she put so many layers on my face. She put so many layers on my face. But it came out cute though. It came out cute. She put the little lashes on and stuff, It came out cute. My hair came out cute because I had plaits in my head. And she wanted me to take my plaits out and I just put them in. I took my plaits out. She put a pretty ponytail in there. Everything was just pretty. It was pretty. But the thing is, it was not for me. I did it for her event. Because she asked me and I did it for her event. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all out. She was like, don't take the lashes off. Don't take the lashes off. I'm not gonna take the lashes off when everything was done. She said, don't take the lashes off. You can take the makeup off, but don't take the lashes off. I said, okay. But hey. Grandma, okay, she said that's nice. Your mom happy with the kids. With your kids. Grandma let you eat all the snacks you want and you get to stay up late watching TV. You get the best meals at your grandma's house. Yeah. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, it's something. Grandmas, they cool. Grandma's cool. Your mom's cool, but your she said what? When you fix yourself up, you feel better. Oh yeah. I mean, ain't nothing. I ain't like stressing out. I ain't feeling bad. I'm actually happy because everything is falling in place. Everything is falling in place. It's just not on my time, but everything is falling in place. I'm happy. I'm not like in a tight hole and all this and that. Everything is falling in its place. All I gotta do is go along with the flow, be happy, uh, and keep it pushing. That's all I have to do. Just keep it pushing. Don't worry about nothing. If I worry about it and I keep thinking about it and I keep doing this and keep doing that, then of course I'm gonna put a lot of weight on my shoulders and it's gonna be a lot for me to carry. So I'm not gonna put all that weight on me. Cause that would be my fault if I put all that weight on me. So that's why I'm comfortable. I'm dressed in what I'm comfortable in. My hair is free and I'm letting it breathe before I put any more ponytails. I mean any more plaits in my hair. I'm clean. I'm keeping the house clean. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. You know, ain't nobody gonna be able to break me. Ain't no nothing gonna be able to make me feel bad, look bad, and all that. There, you can try, but it ain't gonna work. So only thing I can do is keep my head up, stay strong. Even though I got a lot of stuff hanging over my head, I got to keep it strong for the kids because I got kids. I can't be like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, this, that, and third. No, because I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do. I'm not going to rush it. I know I need a car. I can't rush that because it's nothing really for me to, there's nothing for me to do right now. So right now I'm at a standstill. I'm at a standstill, but I'm still moving slow. But it's still right now. But then when the next week comes, it's gonna move. You know, cause I can't. There's nothing I can do but be happy and do what I gotta do. You know, I can't be like, oh, I'm stressing out. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, this, that, and third. Some people might feel bad. Some people might be stressing. Some people happy. Some people is like don't know what they're gonna do the next month. Some people I don't know. That's not me. I'm being me. I'm just being comfortable. In real life, I'm cool. And people think that I'm mean because of the way I don't know because of the way I be like. I be in the sun. I'm supposed to be smiling. I'm supposed to be like this. Oh, that can make me look worse. Trying to smile and screech outside. That gonna make me look worse. So I might as well just, you know. She said, I can't wait for the king. She said, I can't wait for Mike King to find me. The thing is, you have to show your face and have to be certain places, you know, but you could be out in Busch Gardens, you can be out having fun, you can be out to eat or something like that. You know, you gotta be outside. You know, I can't really be outside right now. So I can't really be outside. I can't be like at an event or places like that. But you never know when you're going to meet your person. So right now, I'm not there. Right there. She said, right now, these days, you gotta stay ready. Yeah, you gotta stay ready. You gotta stay up. Because it ain't gonna like the more you try and keep up, the easier. This is how I feel. The more I try and do what I gotta do, the easier it get, easier to get, easier to get, easier to get. But if I keep on thinking about, oh, this gonna be too hard, or this no, I know what I need to do. I know I need a car, and once I get a car, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I gotta do this. I gotta go all around the world and do. Okay, let me see. See that you don't go to clubs or bars. So I don't go to clubs or bars. I'm homebody. I don't go to clubs or bars either. But if I am invited to like a bar, when they say you want to shoot pool, I shoot pool now. The thing about that, I ain't gonna be drinking. I ain't gonna be smoking. Cause I don't do that. I don't tried it. Don't get me wrong. I don't tried it, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But I'm like, y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. That's the thing. We gonna shoot pool over here. Like, you can drink. I don't care if you drink. I don't care if you smoke. You gonna shoot this pool with me? Shoot. What? Cause y'all the one asked me to come to this bar. Y'all asked me to come to this bar. I want to shoot pool. At least play three games. Yeah, yes, you can. Your kids are older now. You can. I mean, yes, you can. Your kids are older now. You too young to be in the house. Oh, girl, I'll be alright. Oh, I'll be alright. Them kids big now. What? But I don't go to clubs though. Like just going to the club and going to the park. No, I don't do that. I don't do all that. Just to be doing it. No. But like, if I want to take a vacation, I can. Yeah, I can. I can do something. I can do a lot of things now because they older and they can cook or they can, do whatever they need to do. I don't have to worry about them opening the doors for people and all that. I'm good. Just me and well, yeah, girl, I don't be doing all that. I don't go to clubs and stuff. Anybody said I don't go to clubs. I don't go to bars unless I'm invited. I do go out. When I get my car, I know I'm gonna be able to go places I want to go. Cause if I want to go somewhere and I have to pay somebody to take me here, there, and the third, then they get impatient. Then they want to leave you and all this and then third, and you got to call the Uber because that person left you and all this. I want my own car. I want my own car. So when I want to go somewhere, I can go somewhere. When I want to go and go somewhere for hours, I can go somewhere for hours, and I ain't gotta wait for them or them leaving me or oh baby. She said, "Well, yeah, I'm not gonna let nothing stress me out. It's a lot. It is a lot. It is a handful, two handfuls, because I got to deal with 5 kids. I got to deal with bills. I got to deal with attitudes. I got to deal with all kind of everything. But hey, I can't forget about me. Hey, I'm saying, hey, wait a minute, now y'all got to back off. Y'all got to back off a little bit. Let me breathe. Bills, back off. Bills, hold on now. Y'all got to back off. Because every month y'all breaking my pockets. Bills alone, breaking my pockets. Chill. Heck yeah. We should go hang out and party. Yeah. Yeah, my girls. Hey. Because of their faith in Jesus. What the hell is you talking about? But yeah. I'm gonna just keep my head. I'm gonna keep pushing, even though that everything is taking its time. It ain't gonna move on my time. But as long as I know that everything is going the way that it should go, meaning I'm gonna be going up. So everything going the way it's supposed to go. I'm happy. I like my hair. I like my hair in two different ways. I like my hair in plaits, and I like my hair like this because I like my regular hair. Now, when my hair get longer, it'll keep putting that oil and stuff in my hair. When my hair get longer, it's long, but it ain't long like I want. So when my hair get longer and I can put it in the ponytail, and my hair can hang out the ponytail, and I can shake my ponytail like my the ponytail that's with my hair like this, and I can shake it. Yeah, my hair gonna be in the ponytail. My hair. You think this right here? I'm just waiting for it to be like this in the ponytail. This I call this a ponytail. It's a fro, but I call it a ponytail. I like my hair in the ponytail. I always had my hair in a ponytail. Always did. Ever since I stopped putting perm in my hair, I be want my hair in a ponytail. So yeah, it's long enough to curl in the style, but girl, I can do it. But once I hit that shower, the hot shower, gotta take like a warm. I like once that heat hit the goddamn hair, my curls gonna fall right on that. It's gonna fall right on that. I had curls in my hair too. I had curls. I had all types of shit in my head. I couldn't even keep the scruff set in my head because I kept taking a warm shower. Kept letting the heat hit my head. I couldn't even keep that in my head. I don't know if I could do it now, but hey, that's what I don't wear perms, so it's a lot of stuff. Did she just post? It's a lot of stuff that I don't put in my hair, and plus I have to have some of the styles I have to have perm, and I don't wear perm. I don't put perm in my hair anymore. That's what took my hair out. That's why I cut my hair. My hair was down here. My hair was right here. No, right here. I'm not over exaggerating. My hair was like right here. And then when I stopped putting perm in my hair started shredding. My hair started breaking off, and I had to cut my hair shorter than this. My hair was like this. My hair was this short. I couldn't do nothing with it. They took my hair. They took my hair. It took no. You know what? My hair came out like my first time getting a perm. My first time getting a perm is when I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I had the grown perm in my hair because I didn't supposed to have that perm. I know it was 6 or 7. My hair was never. My hair was never. Oh, here it go. Hold up. Come on now. I'm sorry to messing up. My hair, I had a perm since when I was 6. Then I felt like my hair fell out then. But they say, oh, no, your hair didn't get short. Your hair never got short. I said yes, it did. Yes, it did. It did get short. Then from there, I started getting perms, and then my hair got burned. My hair got taken out. 12, again 12, and then I think I did it again. I think I did it again. It got taken out again, probably at 15, and then I got perm again, and then my hair just started shredding, and then that's when I got like 30. No, in my late 20s, they cut my hair. My late 20s, they cut my hair, and then now my hair look like it's still short, but it's not. Cause my hair is one of the ones you pull and then it'll bounce back up. I don't know why I do that. I was 15. Everyone has them in middle school spray that activator on it. Oh, shoot, yeah, girl. Yeah, I had perm when I was like 6 or 7. I didn't know what to do. See, I didn't know what the lady was doing. All I know is that I smelled something, and then she left my hair like that. Then I was like, oh, my head is itching. My head is itching. Oh my God, I had got a chair. I remember those days. I had got a chair, put it to the sink. I cut on the water, and I didn't even know what to do next. I think I put my head in the water. I think I did put my head in the water, and then she came, and then she finished it. Yeah, I put my head in that water. Yeah, I had to put my head in that water, cause that jump was itching. Like it felt like scratches all through my head when I was 6, 7. So I put my head in that water, tried to wash my hair. I was like, I don't know what else. No, I ain't know shit. My head was just itching. I remember those days too. Right? I remember when I got my hair in braids. Somebody braided my hair super tight, but it was so cute. But somebody braided my hair super tight till my scalp was white and red and bumps was in my head. To the point that when you touch my hair, baby, that jump hurt. I kept my hair like that for like 2 days. That third day, I take it out. Every time they try to take it out, I was jumping like, child, that hurt it. I ain't never had no Jerry curl. I ain't never had no Jerry curl, but my grandma did have a Jerry curl. And I was used to be like, why your hair so like moist? Like, why is it so like drenched? Why is it like that? Ew. Oh, well, it's cute, but not for me. I don't know. It's the reason I don't have so many styles in my head. I don't have I'm trying to think of. I had a French roll in my head, a French braid in my head. I had donuts in my head. I had popcorn waves. I done had finger waves. I done had all kinds of. As I was growing up through elementary, middle, and hot. I had all types of hairstyle. I even had crochet. I even had freaking plaits and braids, small plaits, bobs. I done had my hair cut in the style that I didn't even want my hair cut in. I done had all kind of hairstyles. Just I don't know. I just had a lot of hairstyles, but I have so many hairstyles that I don't even want no hairstyle in my head no more. I don't want no hairstyle. I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't have them swoops. You know how you get them swoops on your forehead? Put the spritz on there and it just stay like that with a black gel and it just dried up on your forehead. I took that off my forehead. No. She said I had all that stuff too. The 90s was the best hairstyles. Yeah, I had all the hairstyles. I done had so many hairstyles. I done had updos, downdos. I done had crochets. I only had one screen of glue in my head to put in to make the bang. I don't even like glue. I done had all types of styles. I done had the French roll when you had a little curls at the top. You just fold it like that. Little curls at the top. I done had a French roll with a hump in the front of it. I done had all kind of stuff. That's what I'm like. That's why people be like, why you don't put styles in hair, huh? I had 1,000 hairdos in my head. I had 1,000. They all was pretty now. I ain't have a break. I ain't seen my hair. I ain't seen my hair. I had some of the styles to play. I ain't see my hair. Only time I see my hair is when I wash my hair. When I wash my hair, comb it, brush it, styling my head again. Styling my head again. I done said, can you trim? You know how you try to like trim your hair so your hair won't be like thin at the end. So I said, can you trim my hair? Cause I don't want my hair to be thin at the end. Okay, I'll trim your hair. Nothing, this side was up here, this side was down here, and it was in the whole style. I said, this is not what I was asking for. That's why one side of my hair is like shorter than the other, but when I stretch it out, it's gonna look the same, but it's actually shorter than the other. But hey, it is what it is. That's why I don't want no hairdo. I don't want no pulling. I don't want no tightening on my head. I don't want none of that. Now the only thing I would put is plaits, the big plaits in my hair. That's the only thing I would put. I would not put nothing else in my hair. Now if I'm going to like an event and you really want me to go to that event and you really want my hair to be in a certain way, if you want my hair to be a certain way because that's how you want that's how you want it. Yeah, I do my hair like that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just don't take my hair. I put it in there. I keep it in there for about a week. Yeah, I put it in there. I definitely will. I keep it in there about a week. If it ain't no if the hairpin sticking me in my head, I don't know which one. Now we're gonna have to figure that out. It might mess up a little bit, but we're gonna have to figure that out because that's gonna hurt. But other than that, I done try wigs too. I done tried wigs. I done tried the lace fronts. I just can't keep up with them lace fronts and wigs. But the lace fronts, I had put it on my head. I had did that this hair stove. I put it on my head and then it was tight behind my ear. Oh my God, that was like uncomfortable. But let me see. When you doing grocery shopping videos? I ain't did that in a long time, didn't I? I'm probably gonna do it this month. Probably this month. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up off of here. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know every time I post a new live video. And make sure you share this live
Thanks.
for watching. Good morning. See you later. My phone finna die. Too late. Phone finna die. I gotta do